Hey everyone, this is Rob Foster with RBF Fitness, and first and foremost, I want to thank you for opting in for this free training. And our goal here is I want you down at least 5 pounds within 7 days from you opting into this program. And I'm going to dive right in. This is no fluff, no fads, no nothing. It's just switching up a few of your habits, and we're going to get you looking and feeling your absolute best. So first and foremost, we want to get you not feeling hungry, so you're not having all these cravings, because those are the things that are derailing you, things that you think you currently want, and it's keeping you from what you actually want. So the first thing that's going to help with that is your water intake. 80% of Americans do not take in enough water. So ideally, you want to drink half of your body weight in ounces. And that's with no Mio, no Crystal Light, nothing else, just plain water. Your body needs it. Your organs need it. And you just have to embrace it. If you want to reap the results, you have to embrace the process that's going to get you there. So you want at least half your body weight in ounces. So if you're a 200-pound man or woman, you want at least 100 ounces of water. So for my clients that I train in person, I preach to them to shoot for a gallon. So even if they miss the gallon, they're still over half their body weight in ounces. Because they always say it's better to reach for a lofty goal and not make it than reach your goal and hit it all the time. So if you go beyond, then that's better for you, because your hunger pains are going to be less, so you're going to indulge less. Number two, you want to get at least 12,000 steps in per day. And I know some of you right now watching this, you're going to say, well, I have a desk job. Like, that's impossible. It's not impossible. Nothing's impossible. You want to walk as much as absolutely possible. I've traveled. I've had multiple layovers on flights out west, and you spend a lot of time on the plane itself, a lot of time in the airport, and I've hit my step target every single time. So it's what matters is that you make it important. It's very easy to make excuses why you can't do stuff, but when you prioritize and you make things important, then you can make it happen. And again, that shows you're embracing the process, and you're going to reap the benefits of those results. Okay, number three, no carbs at dinner. So you can have carbs for breakfast, you can have carbs for lunch, but for the majority of the population, and now I know it's not everyone, but the majority of the population, they have dinner and then they come to rest. And that's the worst possible time to have carbs. So making that one switch, you can add extra protein, add extra veggies, drink more water, but take away those carbs. Because if you're not moving, then those carbs are useless and your body's going to store them. Okay, so eliminate the carbs at dinner. You want to eat breakfast. This is number four. So many people in the consultations tell me that they don't eat breakfast. So the word breakfast itself came from when we go to sleep at night, our bodies enter a fasted state. So when you wake up in the morning, you eat breakfast to break the fast. It jumpstarts your metabolism. So not eating in the morning is working against your fitness goals. So you want to get a healthy breakfast, even if it's something as small as a slice of toast with some grapes. Like, you want to get something in your system. Like, you don't have to have a full meal to where you're full. None of your meals should get you full anyways. Like, you want to eat small meals throughout the day so you're never starving, because when you're starving, what happens? You indulge. And your choices just, they go right out the window because you're starving and you'll eat whatever. So you want to eat those smaller meals throughout the day, but it starts with a healthy breakfast. That's what's going to drive the rest of your day. Number five, you want to minimize sugar. Okay, sugar is no good. Yes, it tastes good, but it's no good. Think about it. Like, diabetics can tell you, like, too much sugar can kill you. That's how bad sugar is. So you don't need it. Now, I'm not saying you have to completely cut it out, but you want to minimize it. So sugar gets stored to fat very, very quickly if it's not used for immediate energy. So you want to minimize that. Okay, number six is you want to minimize dairy. Because again, contrary to popular opinion, we are human beings. We do not need cow's milk or goat's milk or anyone else's milk. We don't need it. It's all marketing. It's all business. It's all for money. But our bodies as human beings, we do not need it. And again, yes, it tastes good. It's temporarily satisfying, but it's derailing your fitness goals. Right? Number 7, minimal alcohol. And again, I'm not saying you can't drink. You want to go out with the girls or with the guys. You want to have a couple. You want to relax. You want to unwind from a long day. That's fine. But if you're getting trashed, more than once or twice per week, there's other health issues going on that we'll save for a separate video. But you're not going to lose weight the way you want to, and you're going to do damage to your metabolism in doing so. So you want to minimize the amount of alcohol that you take in. And then last but not least is you got to exercise. You got to move. Like as human beings, our bodies are designed to move. We are designed to do things. And so all of this time since the caveman days and, wherever else you may think that we came from, our bodies were designed for survival. And then over time, as technology caught up with everything, so now we made our lives easier so we don't move as much. And now we make excuses why we can't move. But then you look in the mirror and you're like, wow, how did this happen? And it's because you're not doing what your body is meant to do. So you want to move at least 30 minutes a day, 4 days per week. And think about it. I'm only asking you for 2 hours a week. There's 168 hours in a week. Even if you work 60 hours, that still leaves you with 108 hours per week. Even if you sleep 8 hours a day, right? That's 56 hours. So you still have, what's that left? 52 hours per week. There's no reason why you can't move for 2 of those. All right, so let's recap. You want your water intake, at least half your body weight in ounces. Shoot for a gallon, and then you'll always hit that half of your body weight. 12,000 steps per day. That's roughly 5 to 6 miles and roughly 600 to 800 calories, depending on your body type. No carbs at dinner. It's a no-brainer. You're going to eat those carbs, and then you're going to come to rest. So you want to eliminate those. If you're not eating breakfast, you got to eat a healthy breakfast, right? They always say breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and it's true because it breaks the fast. You want to minimize your sugar, minimize your dairy, minimize your alcohol. And then you want to exercise 30 minutes, 4 days per week. If you don't know what to do, I'm starting an online training program. So it doesn't matter where you are, and you don't have to do this, but you'll see a button at the bottom of this training. We can book a free transformation strategy session where we can go over what's best for you. And I'm not going to push my program on you, so don't think that's what this is. I want to know what it is you want to accomplish, what goes on in your day-to-day life, and I want to give you some tips to get you where you need to be. If you decide you want to hear more about what I do, we'll talk about that. If you do not, then we will not. Like I said, it's not something to where I'm trying to sell my program. I want to know your inner workings on what it is you want to do. And if I'm not the right fit, I might be able to point you in the direction of something that's better for you. So book that strategy session. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. It's a few minutes of your time, but it can help you change your life. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys, and you have a great night.